Session 10. Origins and Related Words. 1. Writing and Writers. The Greek verb graphein, to write, is the source of a great many English words. We know that the graphologist analyzes handwriting, the term combining graphein with logos, science, study. The specialty is graphology, the adjective graphological. Cacographer is built on graphein plus chiro, hand. Though chirography may be a lost art, calligraphy is enjoying a revival. For centuries before the advent of printing, calligraphy, or penmanship as an artistic expression, was practiced by monks. A calligrapher is called upon to design and write announcements, place cards, etc., as a touch of elegance. The adjective is calligraphic. Calligraphy combines graphein with Greek kallos, three beauty, and so, by etymology, means beautiful writing. If a word exists for artistic handwriting, there must be one for the opposite, bad, scrawly, or illegible handwriting. And indeed there is, cacography, combining graphene with Greek kakos, bad, harsh. By analogy with the forms of calligraphy, can you write the word for one who uses bad or illegible handwriting? Pertaining to or marked by bad handwriting, adjective. Graphine is found in other English words. 1. Cardiograph, discussed in Chapter 4. Etymologically, a heart writer, cardia, heart. 2. Photograph, etymologically, written by light, Greek photos, light. 3. Phonograph, etymologically, a sound writer, Greek phone, sound. 4. Telegraph, etymologically, a distance writer, Greek tele, distance. 5. Biography, etymologically, life writing, Greek bios, life. Many of these new roots will be discussed in greater detail in later chapters. 2. Aging and the old. We know that a geriatrician specializes in the medical care of the elderly. The Greek word geros, old age, has a derived form, geron, old man, the root in gerontologist. The specialty is gerontology, the adjective is gerontological. The Latin word for old is senex, the base on which senile, senescent, senior, and senate are built. 1. Senile, showing signs of the physical and or mental deterioration that generally marks very old age. The noun is senility. 2. Senescent, aging, growing old. Note the same suffix in this word as in adolescent, growing into an adult, convalescent, growing healthy again, and obsolescent, growing or becoming obsolete. The noun is senescence. 3. Senior, older, noun, seniority. 4. Senate, originally a council of older and presumably wiser citizens. Review of etymology, prefix, root, suffix meaning. 1. Graphine, to write. 2. Chiro, hand. Colmus kallos, beauty. 4. One who. 5. -ic, adjective, suffix. 6. Pige, buttocks. 7. Kakos, bad, harsh. Ashtuntas, cardia, heart. Devinta, photos, light. Decimotele, distance. Shiedient, bios, life. Dvilictus, geros, old age. 13. Geron, old man. Quattordecim, senex, old. 15. Ascent, growing, becoming. Using the words. Can you pronounce the words? 1. Graphology. 2. Graphological. 3. Calligraphy. 4. Calligrapher. 5. Calligraphic. 6. Callipygian. 7. Cacography. 8. Cacographer. 9. Cacographic. 10th gerontology. 11th gerontological. 12. Senile. Sandient, senility. 14. Senescent. 15. Senescence. Can you work with the words? A. Possessed of beautiful buttocks. B. Science of the social, economic, etc. Problems of the aged. C. Condition of aging or growing old. D. Deteriorated old age. E. Analysis of handwriting. F. ugly, bad, illegible handwriting. G. Beautiful handwriting. Handwriting as an artistic expression. Do you understand the words? 1. Graphology analyzes the grammar, spelling, and sentence structure of written material. True or false? 2. A calligrapher creates artistic forms out of alphabetical symbols. True or false? 3. Tight slacks are best worn by those of callipygian anatomy. True or false? 4. Cacographic writing is easy to read. True or false? 5. Gerontology aims to help old people live more comfortably. True or false? 6. Senile people are old but still vigorous and mentally alert. True or false? 7. In a society dedicated to the worship of youth, senescence is not an attractive prospect. True or false? Can you recall the words? Pertaining to the study of the non-medical problems of the aged. True or false? Growing old. True or false? Pertaining to handwriting as an artistic expression. True or false? 4. One who uses ugly, illegible handwriting. 5. Mentally and physically deteriorated from old age. 6. Pertaining to the analysis of handwriting. 7. Possessed of beautiful or shapely buttocks. Chapter Review. A. Do you recognize the words? 1. Practitioner trained in Freudian techniques. A. Psychologist. B. Psychoanalyst. C. Psychotherapist. 2. Foot doctor. A. Podiatrist. B. Osteopath. C. Chiropractor. 3. Handwriting analyst. A. Graphologist. B. Chirographer. C. Cacographer. 4. Mentally or emotionally disturbed. A. Psychological. B. Psychopathic. C. Psychic. 5. Originating in the emotions. A. Psychic. B. Psychogenic. C. Psychoanalytic. 6. Describing bodily ailments tied up with the emotions. A. Psychosomatic. B. Psychopathic. C. Psychiatric. 7. Gum specialist. A. Periodontist. B. Pedodontist. C. Endodontist. 8. Specialist in tooth extraction. A. Orthodontist. B. Exodontist. C. Endodontist. 9. Blood pressure apparatus. A. Barometer. B. Thermometer. C. Sphygmomanometer. 10. Prediction by palm reading. A. Chirography. B. Chiropody. C. Chiromancy. 11. Possessed of a shapely posterior. A. Calligraphic. B. Callipygian. C. Adolescent. 12. Artistic handwriting. A. Calligraphy. B. Chirography. C. Graphology. 13. Growing old. A. Senile. B. Geriatric. C. Senescent. 14. Medical specialty dealing with the aged. A. Gerontology. B. Geriatrics. C. Chiropractic. 15. Antisocial person who may commit criminal acts. A. Psychopath. B. Sociopath. C. Osteopath. B. Can you recognize roots? Root meaning 1. Psyche. Psychiatry. Theo. Iatraia. Podiatry. Diga. Soma. Psychosomatic. 4. Pathos. Osteopath. 5. Orthos. Orthodontia. 6. Paidos. Ped- _ pedodontist. Septini. Odonos. Exodontist. Oito. Pos. Podos. Platypus. Devin share. Cairo. Chiropodist. Dismite octo. Octopus. Elfte Graphein. Wiste. Graphology. 12. Kalos. Calligraphy. Trece callipygian. Session10 kakos. Cacography. 15. Photos. Photography. Gerontological. Telegraph. 17. Bios. Biography. Shiba. Geras. Geriatrics. Session10. Geron. Gerontology. 20. Senex. Senate. Teaser questions for the amateur etymologist. 1. Latin octoginta is a root related to Greek octo, 8. How old is an octogenarian? 2. You are familiar with cacos, bad, harsh, as in cacography, and with phone, sound, as in phonograph. Can you construct a word ending in the letter Y that means harsh, unpleasant sound? Can you pronounce it? 3. Using callipygian as a model, can you construct a word to describe an ugly, unshapely rear end? Can you pronounce it? 4. Using the prefix tele, distance, can you think of the word for a field glass that permits the viewer to see great distances? How about a word for the instrument that transmits sound over a distance? Finally, what is it that makes it possible for you to view happenings that occur a great distance away? Becoming word conscious. Perhaps, if you have been working as assiduously with this book as I have repeatedly counseled, you have noticed an interesting phenomenon. This phenomenon is as follows. You read a magazine article, and suddenly you see one or more of the words you have recently learned. Or you open a book, and there again are some of the words you have been working with. In short, all your reading seems to call to your attention the very words you've been studying. Why? Have I, with uncanny foresight, picked words which have suddenly and inexplicably become popular among writers? Obviously, that's nonsense. The change is in you. You have now begun to be alert to words. You have developed what is known in psychology as a mindset toward certain words. Therefore, whenever these words occur in your reading, you take special notice of them. The same words occurred before, and just as plentifully, but since they presented little communication to you, you reacted to them with an unseeing eye, with an ungrasping mind. You were figuratively and almost literally blind to them. Do you remember when you bought or contemplated buying a new car? Let's say it was a Toyota. Suddenly you began to see Toyotas all around you. You had a Toyota mindset. It is thus with anything new in your life. Development of a mindset means that the new experience has become very real, very important, almost vital. If you have become suddenly alert to the new words you have been learning, you're well along toward your goal of building a superior vocabulary. You are beginning to live in a new and different intellectual atmosphere, nothing less. On the other hand, if the phenomenon I have been describing has not yet occurred, do not despair. It will. I am alerting you to its possibilities. Recognize it and welcome it when it happens. End of Session 10.